Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and of course, Drew Nation. Let's get right into it. Remain calm and ignore their behavior. These perpetrators were sent specifically to get a reaction out of you. Don't do it. People who are sent to get a reaction out of you, you're going to be able to pick up on that. And I'm going to explain some of the ways how I pick up on it. You're pretty much going to be able to tell that somebody's trying to get a reaction out of you. And once you're able to tell, you'll probably stop getting mad that it's happening. Because when it happens, you'll be aware of the fact that, all right, this person is trying to get me to react. And once you're known to the fact that that's their goal, you're probably less likely to give them what they want. It's going to be something that they're going to do to try to irritate you and get on your nerves and upset you and piss you off. All right. So instead of getting upset and pissed off and catching an attitude, because that's what this person is trying to do, best thing you could do, the best thing you could do is to remain calm and ignore their behavior. I'm going to remain calm and I'm going to ignore this person. Sometimes that's just the best thing you could do. I'm going to remain calm and I'm going to ignore this person. They know they're not worth it and they're trying to make themselves worth it. They don't like feeling worthless compared to others. When you're compared to somebody else, you don't feel that way. Probably because you're not busy always comparing yourself to other people. But when people are purposefully trying to get a reaction out of you, they call it street theater. And they're going to be doing all the things that you notice. All the things that you notice people doing. But it kind of took you by surprise. It made you think like, it's just weird because it makes you feel like you're more important to people than you really are. But it's like they make you feel like you're important. And it could be people that know you specifically that do things like this. And it could be people that just know of you because of who you are and you live around them. Either one is just as weird and awkward, but it would make more sense. Like if they knew you, you might be able to connect some dots, but you have to pat yourself on the back to be able to connect some dots with some people you don't even really know like that, just random strangers, but being able to witness a pattern and see the same type of behavior within people, even though they're random, and even though you don't know them, right? And you have to check out some other people's opinions on these type of topics, and you can't just sit in your own head with the things that you go through, because these people will have you thinking that, is it something wrong with me? The famous question, is it something wrong with me? The famous answer, no, it's not. It's something wrong with them. That's the famous answer. So remain calm, because you're dealing with a nutcase. Remain calm. You're dealing with a psychopath, sociopath. You're dealing with someone who lacks empathy. And they won't be empty with the envy. All right? They will be full of envy. When people are trying to get a reaction out of you, you have to be careful. It might be a day where you are totally upset and you don't feel like dealing with that stuff, and you're just waiting for them to come try you, and that will be the day that you end up making a decision that you regret. That will be the day you end up making a decision that you regret, because you'll go back and talk to yourself and realize it wasn't even worth it. You'll realize that it wasn't even worth it. You'll realize that there was no point in it, even though it feels valid, even though you looked at the points. There's some points there, but when it's all said and done, save it for when you need to, which is to defend yourself from life or death situations. So if it's not a life or death situation, remain calm. Don't give these people all that. They don't deserve all that. All that. They don't deserve all that. All right? They got some behavior that's out of pocket, that's out of place, whatever, you know? These people are sent, believe it or not. Some of them are sent, and then some of them are sent. All right, some of them are sent by the devil, and then some of them are sent by the devil and other people who have it out against you for some kind of reason. And there are people who have something against you that are out to get you. All right, not to like say that to make you think that, but if you're experiencing these types of things, then there are either people who have something against you and they're in a group, some type of alliance, or it's just you're chosen and people see you throughout your area and they're expressing their jealousy and hatred to you, which is something that you will also experience. All right, as a chosen one. All right, you will experience a lot of random hate from people you don't even know. And it is what it is with that. They will feel some type of way towards you and treat other people like they just never treated you like the way they did. Funny. All right, they will treat other people totally opposite the way of you and act like they just didn't do that. I don't treat people that way when it comes to you. And that's cool. It gives us the reassurance of just how much God loves us. The worse they treat you, the more God loves you. Remain calm and ignore their behavior. All right. These perpetrators sent by the dark side wanting to make you make a fool out of yourself, wanting to get you to hate them, wanting to get you to just be all mixed up inside because of having to deal with the pressure and the stress that comes with this. They want you to hate, be angry, filled with uh a lot of toxic energy, because that way they can connect with you. And when you're angry at them and upset with them, they're able to connect with you and feed off of you. They can feed off of hate. They can feed off of the way you feel towards them in a negative way. They feed off of that type of energy. They do you something wrong, they do you something dirty, you start to feel negatively towards them in the form of hatred or resentment. They can these spirits can sense that type of energy. They pick up on it and they feed off of it. That's why they stay close. People who are around you to buy and use them to as an empty vessel to agitate and aggravate you. In the movie Fallen by Denzel, was only a certain amount of space that the spirit could go before it had to enter into a new body before it died, and was sent back to that type of the spirit realm where it came from. So when you react to people, you're feeding these types of spirits and allowing them to have more strength in the physical realm and allowing them to stay here for longer, giving them more life, pretty much just breathing life into them with the things that you're trying to fight within. Like it's a whole war you're fighting within yourself because of these entities. And when you are losing the war, they're able to take strength from you and use it to empower themselves so they can stick around and continue to inhabit their parasite, the person that they're using to inflict damage. Your reaction is currency, it's energy. They'll take it and use it and will not care about you one bit. Don't give it to them. Remain calm, all right? You can say that to yourself. And if you say that to yourself, if you catch yourself before you react, you will remain calm. Just by saying that to yourself 3 times, like a genie: remain calm, remain calm, remain calm. You could even snap your finger afterwards if you want 3 times. God won't mind. It's all about driving it on home to the deeper region of your mind. A lot of things that people call uh, put it. Let's say this: a lot of things that people put a negative spin on, it is very impactful to the deeper regions of a person's mind. Just like when something can when just like how something tastes okay, and when something tastes all right, it's like you feel it in your spirit, like you got your taste buds jumping, like that's good. It's the same thing with something in your the deep regions of your subconscious mind. Somebody could say something to where it goes so deep to where it has an impact on you spiritually and causes you to change and think different and be different and act different. It's about getting in the mind of the person. And if they can get into the mind of the person, then they can control them. And that's why they have to use other people, because they don't have that much power. These types of spirits, they have to get other people so that way they could take over them and then use them against people who are bringing in light. And the more light you bring in, the more flies you're going to attract. But you just have to swat them by fighting the war within yourself when they go to try to aggravate you. Because if they knew what they were doing, and if they were conscious, they would want to elevate and not be a part of the side that they're on. You know, the toxic, the evil, all that. Dishing out attacks to people. Like this is some wild behavior. And it's nothing but setups to try to get you taken out, setups to try to trick you out your freedom, setups to try to stop and hinder how your life is going. All right, they may see things going smoothly for you and working out well, and they may try to throw a monkey wrench in that, try to make things go bad for you. They'll talk to you about certain things and get your opinion on it and twist your words. They'll find out who's helping you, how you're getting help. They will send people into your life that you'll least suspect. It could be anyone, just so they could pick up information, take it back, twist it, and now someone is looking at you differently, and they're about to have the whole situation that you had set out for yourself to work is changed, and it may possibly be different to the point to where it won't work out for you as well as it would have if this person didn't go try to go changing things. Careful of certain people that you talk to. Really trust your discernment. You get the feeling to not do something, don't do it. You get the feeling to not to say something, don't say it. If you get some good news, keep it to yourself. Don't share too much of that, because there are people who want to see you do your very best, but then there's people out here that want to watch you fail. There's people out here that want to watch you hit rock bottom so they can have somebody right beside them full of poison like Poseidon. They're just so much, just toxic. Not everybody is toxic. Someone was in a restaurant and I was in, and I was getting something to eat, and they were just applauding themselves and being toxic. And this was a father talking to her daughter, and he was like, "Yeah, you know how I raised you." And I was just like, okay, so we got people out here just bringing on the toxicity, just wanting to be toxic. Hey, me too. Okay, hey, bring it on. Just wanting toxicity. Some people gotta have that drama though. They thrive off that. A lot of those spirits thrive off of it too. So you gotta watch people who are problematic and who love drama, man. A lot of these people will bait you into conversations. They'll bait you into getting upset with them. Like they may even take it as far as studying and watching to see what makes you tick, and then going out and doing that. There are people who, I mean, they have nothing but time. Time is on their side. They have nothing but time to watch, observe. It is what it is, though. They're going to learn that they playing around with the wrong one. All right, they playing around with the wrong one. The chosen one was the wrong one. Ignore that stuff. And people know they playing games with you. And they know they were sent by somebody. They know they're on assignment. It's like you either sent by the devil or the devil is using somebody to send you. Either way. Either way. They get, they either way, all right, they get no energy from you at all. None. You got to learn how to work your mind around evil instead of letting evil work your mind. Take control of your mind in the midst of these people. All right, it's nothing that you don't already know. Take control of your spirit in the midst of these people. Don't let their negative power influence you in any kind of way. This is just another person, flesh and blood, just like you. They may be talking a little different. They may have an attitude, but this is a person breathing air, oxygen, pumping blood, made of flesh and blood and bone, just like you. All the difference between them and you is just they got a little attitude. So what? Let them have their attitude. You remain calm and think. They'll turn people against you because you might have told them no. You might have not done something they expected you to do. Maybe they were supposed to invite you somewhere and clown you and something told you not to go. They were all going to make fun of you or something or whatever, and then now you weren't even there. So this person's looking like an egghead in front of everybody because they care about stuff like that. You know, how people view them and their self-image and all that's important. Everybody cares about it, but I mean, they live or die by it when it's not that serious. So certain people who are different is going to be a different experience around them for sure. And a lot of stuff you have to accept and just embrace and continue to climb your way above it, to stay above it. You know, allow them to be that. Can't change them. But you also have to realize that perpetrators are going to do what perpetrators are going to do. And they're sent to get reactions. When you give it to them, you look like a fool, makes you look weak, makes you look unintelligent. That's why you get mad. That's why you get upset about it. You don't like reacting. Sometimes I know it's necessary. Don't let these people have that much power over you or control. Gotta take your mind back in the presence of them and not give it to them. Sometimes we give our mind to people and we end up under their control because of what they might appear to be or to be able to do. Stay in control. You can do it. It's your mind and you got it. Talk yourself through it. Call your name. Tell yourself what you are, who you know you are. Give yourself some self-assurance. Boost yourself up if you have to. Lift, you tell yourself something good. Get yourself feeling good. And remain calm and handle these people like the fools that they are. Make them look like fools. Make them look like idiots. They want to do things, try to get you mad, make them look dumb. It makes them look dumb when you don't get mad about it. It makes them look stupid because you don't have to get mad about it. It's your choice. It's really your choice. Get upset? Don't get upset. Don't get upset over it. You'll end up getting a reaction out of them instead of them getting a reaction out of you. Now, who's a real fool? I know it's not the person watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.